Hello, it is my 1 month on tea update. 1 month already, amazing. And can you hear this voice? I am so excited. It's been absolutely brilliant the way it's gone down. I am yodeling my way through singing, which is quite funny, but it's just awesome. It's sounding so creamy. I mustn't keep using that word because creamy is sends me on to a whole new path right now. As my sex drive has definitely taken off. But anyway, voice is sounding fantastic. And yesterday, for the first time ever, somebody called on the phone and mistook me for one of my male colleagues. Now, usually they're mistaking me for one of my female colleagues. So today I must actually have passed on the phone as male. Yay! um, the week before, I've just had my second shot. I had it a couple of days ago, and it was so much easier than the first one. Um, First one, I made a mistake of letting the doctor choose where it was going, and I thought it was in my buttock, but I realised that my buttock is not where I thought it was. I don't know my body at all. Anyway, what I had was I had got it in my thigh, and that's why it hurt so much. Because this one I got in the top of my bum, no pain whatsoever. It didn't go shooting down my leg. I would never have even known that I'd had it. I mean, it was just so different. So that's where it's going from now on. No more in the thigh. And I can highly recommend that you don't ever allow your doctor to choose where it goes, because I don't think they have much of a clue. Um, I really needed my shot. It was about a week before my shot when I started feeling a bit low, really. Definitely felt low on testosterone. My menses started, and my face started going greasy. I just felt really tearful and girly. Girly, really. That's the best word for it. It was horrible. And it just really reminded me. So now I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling a lot more confident and in control of myself. That it just makes me realise that I really, testosterone is the juice that I should be working on. Um, and I'm glad I've made that, sort of that link. That I'm definitely it's the right decision. I'm starting to get people reacting to me, especially when I'm in the car. Now, when I'm driving to work, obviously I've got a shirt and tie on, so I'm obviously male, and they can't see me so well. And we had a thing on Saturday where a guy perceived that I had cut him up, and it's not true. I'm a good driver. Um, but the abuse he gave me, he would never have got me had he read me as female. Uh, just all those sort of okay, my brain is in the gutter at the moment, but wanker. I'm thinking if you only knew. Um, so yeah, all the abuse that you would only give another male. I had a really good weekend. I met a guy that I had met on YouTube. Never seen him before. He came down for the first Trans Pride, which happened in Brighton last weekend, and it was brilliant. We just got on like a house on fire, and it was so nice to have a mate. Really, I've not really had a good buddy for ever, probably a guy that I really connect with, and he really is. You know, he, I just feel like I've known him all my life, and we're sort of sharing stuff that you'd never share with anyone else. Um, but just it's just lovely. It's lovely to have that good friend that I missed out on when I was 12. It's my children. I saw they had good friends, and I didn't do that, and so I'm now having the opportunity to be 12 all over again with you know sharing silliness and things that are happening to your body and going through puberty together, and it's good fun. It's really good. My work colleagues are really getting quite brave in what they're asking me at the moment. Um, the other day we had a conversation that was probably well beyond what I was comfortable with, and I know I was glowing red, but we had a conversation about my STP. Um, One of my colleagues said, "So, how do you stand up when you pee then?" So I said, "Well, I've got a prosthetic." Oh, okay. So how does that work then? So I did go into how it worked. Because if we don't share that sort of information with people that we can have one-to-one conversations with, how are they ever going to know? And how does it normalise things? That's my perspective on it. I'm not going to go blabbing to everybody, but if somebody asks me genuinely, because they genuinely want to know the answer on how my body is different and how my life, um, how I'm going to work out my life with this different body, and the right things to say to people, if I don't give them those answers, they're never going to find out. They're going to stay ignorant, and I don't want people to stay ignorant. I want people to know more. Um, I guess 30 years ago, the same sort of questions were asked of two gay men. So how does that work? Now we don't need to ask because most people have met a gay man or a gay woman, whereas not most people yet have met a trans person. So, I think it's our duty to educate, really, but not put ourselves in silly positions and have to say stuff we don't want to. However, I did push my bravery out a bit by answering some of the things. And then also, I mean, it really is that you can tell that they're sort of really taking it all in. Today, my colleague said, "Oh, your voice has really dropped, hasn't it? I hardly recognised you." And then another colleague said a couple of days ago, "I was thinking about you the other day." And you always think, "Oh God, what were you thinking?" He said, "I was wondering what sort of job career you might go for now you've got all this testosterone. Do you think you might leave us and go and be a lorry driver or something?" No, I like this job. I think they think I'm going to suddenly turn into Superman or, He-Man or something. I don't know. I don't think they would think that I'm going to be the same person or that I am the same person. I'm going to suddenly turn into some male monster. Um, I don't think that's going to happen. But my voice is going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. Yeah, so 1 month already. I cannot really believe it. It's gone really quickly. And I'm so glad. Not much hair going on yet, just my voice really, and that's wonderful. I love that so much. So, hopefully, in 2 months' time, I will have a lot more physical changes, and everyone will be very surprised. So, I shall leave it there, and I will speak to you again in a month. Bye.